Hey people, welcome to ABITALKSPORTS again today. Yep, it's another EPL Matchday 2 review. Like you already know, Matchday 1 was hot, man. Not too many upsets, but it was awesome. But now we have the Matchday 2 preview. It was good as well, very good game, Good fixtures as well. Anyways, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Like the video, give me that thumbs up, just follow me and let's see how it goes, man. We're building a nice community here, just banter, soccer all the way, we have fun, debate, that kind of thing, right? Anyways, over to the Matchday 2 review. Like we said, it was a very good game started on Friday. So we'll start from here. Friday, we had West Ham Chelsea, 1-5. West Ham 1, Chelsea 5. Paqueta scored in that 6th minute with that long-range left footer shot. That was hot, man. Then Pedro scored in the 15th minute. Neto, 23rd minute. Fernandez, 34th minute. Caicedo, 54th. And Chalobah, 58th. Good game for Chelsea. They won the London Derby. Awesome game. 5-1. It's a big scoreline. I'll say it again. I worry for West Ham. I mean, everyone thinks, oh, what's he saying? I just think I worry for West Ham because there's not much quality in that team, and it's not just good enough for me. Yep, and Saturday, the first game, that was the first big surprise of this Premier League season 2025-2026. Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium lost to Tottenham 2-0. Tottenham has something on Man City. They always beat them. But I just thought with the new quality, Ryan Cherki, Tijani Reinders, Ainori, I was thinking with those new guys, maybe something will happen. But Trafford was shaky. I don't know what Pep is thinking about. You normally play with keepers that can play with their feet, right? Now you're bringing in Trafford. He tries with his feet, but you need to have that same DNA. Keeper with the same DNA to bring into the squad. So they lost 2-0. It was goal from Johnson, 35th minute, and goal from Pelina, 45th minute. And that was a mistake from Trafford. The Johnson goal was an assist by Richarlison. I mean, Richarlison is having a good season so far. I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't like Tottenham, but I'm telling you, Thomas the Frank engine is having a very good season so far. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Tottenham is looking solid. They're not overcommitting during Ange time where they all go forward and the back is left, exposed. Now it's a balance between defense, midfield, and attack. And Sarr is doing very well. He's not a typical number 10, but his engine room, his pressing game is awesome. So that was it. Man City, 3 points dropped already. Let's see how it goes. Then we had Bournemouth Wolves. I said I worry for Wolves as well, right? Bournemouth won 1-0. Tavernier in the 4th minute. Wolves had a red card. Totti Gomez in the 49th minute. I mean, they scored before they had a red card, right? But I worry for Wolves as well. I think they lack quality as well. I've not seen big signs. I've not seen quality added to that team. So I worry for Wolves as well. But it was 1-0 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth, lost their players and everything. But they're doing well as well. They're doing well now. And 1-0 is not bad. I think the last game, that was when they came back from 2 goals down, 2-2 to Liverpool. But they still lost the game 4-2. But, solid team. They'll normally finish between maybe 8 and 12. They won't fight relegation. They won't go to Europe. But solid team, in the Premier League. Then we had Brentford, Aston Villa. 12th minute, Ouattara scored his debut goal. Of course, it came from Bournemouth to Brentford. So it was a good game as well. Aston Villa too, I don't know. I know they had this PSR issues. They can't really sign players and they have walk-ins, right? But they have this issue where they just didn't have enough quality to that team. And I don't want to say I worry for Aston Villa because I know that Unai Emery is able to turn it around, but I think they need signings though. There are rumors that they couldn't bring back Rashford, but there are rumors that they want Garnacho. They want players, but I don't know how they want to do it. Then Burnley Sunderland. I said it last week. I said during my Matchday 1 review, I said Sunderland. I know they did well. They did well, right? They won was it 3-0, right? But I still went on to say, hey, I think when two newly promoted teams, when they come to the Premier League, you can't really say one is better, right? So Burnley smacked them 2-0, right? Collins scored in the 47th minute and Anthony scored in the 88th minute. Good game. And the big game that rounded off Saturday was Arsenal versus Leeds 5-0. You already know that's my team, right? Timbers, it didn't start in a good way. It was slow. The transition was slow. Arsenal were just everywhere. In fact, Raya had a very good save, right? And that would have just killed the game. But Timbers scored in the 34th minute. Saka for the 5th. Gyökeres finally scored in the 48th minute. Timber scored again, a double, 56, and Gyökeres scored his double as well after 90 minutes. Overall, it was a good game for Arsenal. I think they're top of the league now, right? Yep. Then on Sunday, we had Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, 1-1. Sarr scored in the 37 minutes, and Odsino scored in the 57 minutes. Equally balanced game. That game saw a bit of drama of Nottingham Forest fans calling out their owners. I think since Edu Gaspar went to Nottingham Forest, he's falling out with the manager. Then I think the owner is in the middle of the whole thing, doesn't know who to support, right? But I just think the manager might leave because I think he might leave because if he's not in good terms with the sporting director, then what's the point? But it was a good game, equal game. Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest are balanced. Nottingham Forest, they finished in Europe last season, right? Crystal Palace won FA Cup but they're going to Conference League. 1-1, good game. Then Everton, after a disastrous match day 1 where they lost to a newly promoted team, Leeds, they won 2-0. Brighton, I don't know. I thought Brighton was just going to have a lot of attack. I thought it was going to be a draw game. Everton would defend, Brighton would attack. But Everton won, and it was a much better performance from Everton, to be honest. They won 2-0. Ndiaye scored in the 23rd minute, and Ghana scored that beautiful right-footed shot in the 52nd minute. So Everton, they started the season, they lost the first game, 3 points. That's not bad. Then Fulham, Manchester United at the Craven Cottage. Manchester United in the first 25 minutes were all over Fulham. Fulham couldn't even put passes together. So you think Man U would go ahead and win that game, right? Compared to when they played against Arsenal. They played well, they lost the game. I'm thinking if you play well against Fulham, you have to take your chances. I don't know what Amorim is doing. A little bit stubborn, still sticking to his 3 at the back. Benjamin Sesko still can't start a game, even though he had a preseason. So I don't know what Amorim is doing. The game ended 1-1. Manchester had yet to score a goal. Muniz scored an all goal, 58th minute, and Emil Smith-Rowe, the Arsenal star boy, scored in the 73rd minute. Guess who gave that assist? Alex Iwobi. So that goal was made in Arsenal to bring down United. They'll tell you they played well again, but you have to get the results. And they in the second half, Manchester United were just everywhere. Fulham took over the game. Even in the post-match interview, Iwobi was saying, we just talking there, and we could go beyond the number 6 and we have our chances. And you think they just found out Manchester United so easy, right? So what is Amorim doing? There are rumors. Amorim has played 20. I think he has played 29 games and only has 28 points or something like that. That's bad. Then on Monday was a big game, which was the last game for this Matchday 2 review. Newcastle United, Liverpool. It was a 2-3. And you know what? That was the Isaac derby, right? It was Isaac derby. Isaac didn't play. And there was still, you could see, once the game started, you could see the tension in that game, right? Newcastle played well everywhere, so much energy, we knew that was going to happen, right? But Liverpool still showed that extra quality. So the game ended 3-2 in favor of Liverpool. Gravenberch scored his first, he didn't score throughout last season, but he scored his first goal of the season in the 35th minute. Then Ekitike, now 2 goals in 2 games. That's consistency, right? He scored, I think, within the first 20 seconds of the second half. And, of course, there was a red card to Anthony Gordon. People are saying it wasn't a red card. I think it was a red card, double-footed. His foot were high. VAR reviewed it and, gave it. You can argue that Liverpool would do the same kind of thing and don't get a red card. I understand what you're saying, right? But that was a red card. I think that was a dangerous tackle. But with the red card, Newcastle came back 2-2. Bruno Guimaraes scored in the 57th minute that added, and Osula came from nowhere, scored the 88th minute, right? Then it looked like the game was going to be a draw. As an Arsenal fan, I was happy that, hey, they're going to drop points because we have them next week, right? Then Ngomoha, the 16-year-old wonder kid, scored 10 minutes past the 90 minutes. And it was a beautiful goal. Beautiful assist by Saha. There was a dummy behind. There was a right-footed on top of the net, man. And that was the game. And that was how the Matchday 2 review ended. So now we have games coming up on Friday till Monday, I think. No, till Sunday. because I think after this next weekend there's an international break. So we'll see how it goes. There's a big game this weekend, which is going to be the Liverpool Arsenal at Anfield. I hope Arsenal wins. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll say again, can you please, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Give me a thumbs up, watch my videos, and support your boy. All right, thank you. Bye.